New book, the 9th book, Sefer Karbonos, offerings, the sacrifices. We're doing the first sacrifice that there is, which is the Paschal lamb sacrifice. Started it yesterday. We are in chapter 3. Menachem Hillel, you'll come. I'll give you a ride. You'll come with me. We're going to leave in a few minutes.
Okay, so I'll tell him.
Huh?
I'll tell him.
Yeah. Otherwise, well, what, he was going to come pick you up?
Wait.
Huh?
Split days old.
No. So why? Oh, 1 second. I'm going to have to pick up. What's it? Huh?
You have people?
No, I'm driving myself.
Oh, you're driving? Yeah. No. So I have to pick. Yeah. No, you can come with me.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so chapter 3, halacha 1. The following rules apply when a person tells his servant. Actually, if you can pick up Brian on the way then, because I have to go into Hampstead to pick someone up the opposite direction.
I only have one seat that I can put someone in because the back seats have car seats in them.
Aha, okay.
So
you pick up Brian, so he'll come with me then.
And then I'll just follow you.
Oh, okay. Okay, we'll figure. Okay. When a person tells his servant, go and sacrifice Paschal sacrifice for me, even though his master usually slaughters a lamb every year and the servant slaughtered a goat, or his master would usually slaughter a goat and he went and slaughtered a lamb, the master may partake of it, since he did not explicitly say slaughter this particular type. We learned previously that something unique about the Paschal lamb offering, that you have to be what's called the menuyav. You have to be counted part of the group. It's a group, it's like a group sacrifice, and you need to be counted to be a part of it. So now he went and told the servant to go and, right? So, and the servant usually did one type, he did a different type. So then, but he's doing it on his behalf, right? The servant's behalf, his behalf. So then, since he didn't tell him something particular, so therefore he's included in it. If the servant went and slaughtered both a kid and a lamb, the master may not partake of either of them. Instead, they should be taken to the place where the sacrifices are burnt, because one may not be enumerated on 2 Paschal sacrifices. Aha. There's a problem here, right? Because you cannot be on 2, you have to be on 1. If, however, it was a king or a queen who told his servant to sacrifice an animal for him, and the servant slaughtered the kid and the lamb, the king and queen may partake of one and slaughter it first. This leniency was granted to placate the king. Interesting. Okay.
So say you can't have like one of each. You have to have both of one type.
Well, because 2 were done for him. You can only be part of 1.
Yeah, you can't have one person do like one sacrifice for you and another person do another sacrifice for you.
Yeah, even though we learned laws about this already, and it was okay. Yeah, that's what it's saying here. When one tells his agent, go out and slaughter a Paschal sacrifice for me, and establishes that he wants either a kid or a lamb slaughtered, but the agent forgot what the principal told him. The agent should slaughter both the kid and the lamb and say, if the principal told me to slaughter a kid, the kid should be his. And if it was a lamb, it would be mine. If he told me to slaughter a lamb, the lamb should be his, and the kid is mine. In such a situation, if the principal also forgot and he told the agent, both animals should be taken to the place where sacrifices are burnt. Because you can't use it because you have to be, again, you have to be counted for that particular sacrifice, and you haven't been because you don't remember which one it was. There's a principle for God. This is not something practical because I'm sure this is not something common that someone's going to forget. Both the agent and the principal are going to forget. It's very unusual, but it's giving us the parameter of the law. If the principal forgot before the blood was cast on the altar, they're obligated to bring a second Paschal sacrifice. If he forgot after the blood was cast on the altar, he's exempt from to bring a second Paschal sacrifice, which would be the next month, right? Pesach Sheni, and the following month, he'd be exempt because once you put the blood on the altar, that's the finishing of the sacrifice. It's only then you forgot. Now, how did you remember? Then you forgot. Whatever. It doesn't. Again, doesn't sound like but the same also applies if one tells the Canaanite servant, "Go and slaughter a Paschal sacrifice for me," and he established the type of sacrifice he desired, and the servant forgot what his master told him, provided the shepherd of his master gives him a kid and a lamb and tells him, slaughter both of them, so they will have slaughtered one according to the instructions of my master, and one shall be yours on the conditions that of the master, so has no portion in it. If the shepherd does this, it is possible that the servant may take the stipulation described above.
Yeah, one that.
Right. Number 3, following rules apply. If the members of the company tell a person, "Go and slaughter a Paschal sacrifice for us," and he tells them, "And you should slaughter for me." If they slaughtered an animal and he slaughtered an animal, they should eat from the animal slaughtered first, and the one slaughtered last should be taken in the place of the sacrifice where they're burnt. Because he is a part of that sacrifice, because he's the one who slaughtered it. Right? I don't get one thing here. 1 second. Let me just. Did they slaughter an animal? He slaughtered it. All right. I just realized the time. We're going out to the cemetery to visit all the people who no one's going to visit.